It's Junior MasterChef, the competition to find the best young cook in the country. Out of 2,000 applications, only 31 cooks have made it to the heats. Now top chef and restaurant owner John Turode and actress and cookbook writer Nadia Sawalha have to decide which cook is good enough to win the title of Junior MasterChef. In today's heat, we'll meet 4 cooks, but only one of them can go through.
Junior MasterChef, what a competition it's turning out to be. Today, I want to taste something really interesting.
We want food that's cooked with real passion.
They'll face 2 challenges. First, Nadia will show them how to make lamb kofta kebabs with hummus in a masterclass.
Hummus, yeehaw!
Finally, they'll have to cook their own most delicious food for the judges.
I think the spicing is absolutely fantastic.
Competing today are Harry, Megan, Hadra and Georgia.
For my family, I'd make like meatballs, tomato soups, but like I try and make them their own unique style by me.
I like making yummy food, good hearty food that keeps your stomach full.
Cooking is my favourite hobby because it shows that I've got something that I can do well.
I make 2 kinds of chutney. There's one with yoghurt, one with tomatoes and mint. Chutney's my trademark.
But which of these 4 will be going through to the quarter-final?
Welcome to Junior MasterChef.
Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to make a dish that I learnt when I was probably about your age, and it is lamb kofta and hummus. Lamb kofta is a spicy, herby kebab, and hummus is a chickpea and tahini dip.
Have any of you made anything like this before?
Made kebabs at home before.
Fantastic.
Hummus actually means chickpeas in Arabic, so the first thing to do is to gently heat your chickpeas. So next, we're going to make the lamb kebab. I'm giving the lamb a little knead because I want the mince to be more like a paste. That way, my kebab won't fall to pieces when I put it in the pan, I hope.
Nadia adds finely grated onion, chopped parsley and baharat spice.
This particular mixture of spices is used a lot in Middle Eastern cookery. Smell. Wow. Wow. Ooh! Oh, Georgia, you'll learn to love it.
Next, she adds grated lemon peel and kneads all the ingredients together.
Wow. Oh, it feels so good in my hands. And I want it to be delicious. See, I think that smells great.
It smells fantastic.
The next challenge is to shape the koftas.
So I'm just pounding it, gonna make a kind of egg shape. So I'm gonna use 2 wooden skewers.
Nadia gently pushes her skewers through the egg-shaped meatballs, flattens them and carefully places them onto a hot griddle pan.
How's that, boss?
Yeah, how are they looking?
Lovely. How long will they take to cook?
Each side, I would say maybe 3 minutes.
OK.
Now we're gonna make our hummus and tahini dip.
First, Nadia puts her warmed chickpeas into a blender, followed by half of the chickpea water. She then adds tahini, a paste made from ground sesame seeds.
1, 2, 3. Next, I'm gonna add the garlic. And now I'm gonna put in a little oil.
Finally, she adds seasoning and lemon juice.
Hummus, yeehaw! OK, I'm happy. I'm going to take a spoonful of hummus. I'm going to put it in the middle. Make a well.
In the well, Nadia sprinkles toasted pine nuts. Surrounded by sumac, another Middle Eastern spice, and in the middle, a little parsley. She finishes off with a drizzle of olive oil.
Just to keep the hummus nice and moist.
To plate up, Nadia arranges her kofta kebabs on warmed pita bread next to her hummus.
It looks fantastic. It smells fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
So, do you think you're going to be able to do that?
Yes.
Good luck, guys.
These are experienced cooks, but this is the first time John and Nadia will see them at work. Can they make their kebabs and hummus as good as Nadia's and prove they've got talent? If you're doing this at home, make sure you have an adult to help you and be careful of hot ovens and sharp knives. 12-year-old Megan is from North Wales. She baked her first cake aged 7 and recently won a cooking competition with her own recipe of rainbow couscous.
I spend a lot of time cooking. I like making chili and Mexican food. Sometimes I'll just get up and fancy making a cake or something, so I make a cake and Mum and Dad can have it for breakfast.
Hi there, Megan. How does it feel to be on Junior MasterChef?
It's just cool to learn new skills and doing what I like.
And how are you going to make your food delicious today?
By adding the right amount of seasoning and making it to my style.
Do you have an idea of what you want to do when you grow up?
I'd like to own a chain of restaurants.
Oh, a chain?
Yeah.
Not just the one?
No.
Very good. We'll look out for Megans across the world. World domination.
12-year-old Hadra is from Solihull. She likes to invent her own dishes, inspired by both Pakistani and British food.
What I love about cooking is that it allows you to be creative. It's just a lot more exciting than playing on the computer or being in front of the television all day.
Hadra, you look like you've done this before.
I've seen my mum do it quite a few times, so I know what to do with it.
Do you have any idea of what you'd like to do when you grow up?
I'd like to be a nutritionist because I really don't like the fact that there's a lot of fast food these days, so I'd like to help people make the right choices with their food.
Fantastic. Good luck.
OK, thank you.
Thank you.
You've had 10 minutes. You've got about 20 minutes left.
11-year-old Harry is from East Sussex. He's into cooking ambitious dishes like beef Wellington, beef wrapped in pâté and cooked inside a pastry crust.
I want to be a chef because I can have the opportunity to go around the world to become one of the best chefs there is.
Harry, why are you here on Junior MasterChef?
I want to show people how good I am at cooking.
And what sort of food do you really enjoy cooking, Harry?
Food from different countries, but I also like to do very traditional stuff.
What is it about cooking that you enjoy so much?
I enjoy cooking because I can make people less hungry.
That's
Which is great.
11-year-old Georgia is from Leicestershire. She loves helping out in her dad's cafe at the weekend and makes a mean cooked breakfast with all the trimmings.
I get my cooking ideas from like everywhere. Gossip, internet. I sometimes even experiment with one thing with the other. It's just like magical, really.
Hiya, Georgia.
Hiya.
Are you quite a competitive person?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I'd really love it if I could win.
Do you like to make up your own dishes or do you cook from cookery books?
I make up my own dishes, I just experiment. It's just the fun and sometimes it goes wrong, sometimes it goes right.
Yeah, you've got to make some mistakes to make sure you learn properly. Good luck, Georgia.
Thanks,
Okay,
Georgia.
see ya.
OK, everyone, you've got 3 minutes left, so you should be starting to plate up now.
That's it. Your time is up.
It's now judgment time. Do their kofta kebabs have the right amount of spice and lemon in them? And does their hummus have the correct balance of lemon, tahini and seasoning?
Megan, I think that is a really lovely looking plate of food. I love how much lemon zest you put in the kebabs. It makes the spices dance even more about in my mouth. Almost brilliant hummus. One thing would take it right up there, just a bit more seasoning.
I'm feeling really pleased with the judges' comments, and I'm glad that they gave me some negatives so I can go home and improve on that.
Harry, let's see what yours is like. I really love those crispy bits around the outside of the kebab, but more importantly, I can taste the spice in there. The flavour is wonderful. The hummus is a really good texture and I like the presentation of it. For me, Harry, the whole thing probably just needs a little bit more seasoning.
The judges really liked my hummus. That made me feel really great because I have done something really good on that dish and I thought it would all go horribly wrong.
OK, Hadra, I'm a bit nervous because I think that looks even better than mine. The hummus is absolutely delicious. Perfect balance of garlic, lemon, tahini, gorgeous consistency, and the kebabs are cooked to perfection. I love every single thing about it.
Thank you. It was amazing because I didn't realise that the food that I made could be as good as they told me it was.
Georgia, a big plate of food. I love the generosity. Really well cooked kofta kebab with loads and loads of spice and parsley and onions. It tastes absolutely perfect. The hummus, I feel, needs some more lemon, it needs some more olive oil, it needs a bit more oomph.
It makes me feel like all bubbly inside, and let's just hope I can do the next one. Hopefully I can get through.
Great food makes me really happy, and today our four have cooked some great food.
They did a fantastic job. I can't wait to try their own food.
Now it's the toughest challenge of all. Can they wow the judges by cooking their chosen recipes?
Welcome back. Now is your chance to really show us what you can do. You're going to cook us your two favourite dishes.
1 hour and one quarter-final place up for grabs. Let's cook.
Megan, Hadra, Harry and Georgia now have 1 hour to make two fantastic dishes. But remember, if you're cooking at home, be careful of sharp knives and hot ovens, and make sure you've got an adult to help you.
Harry, what's cooking?
Warm salad smoked salmon with seared scallops and a selection of vegetables.
And what's the other dish?
Pan roasted haunch of venison with beetroot and black pudding salsa.
Venison, of course, comes from a deer, doesn't it?
Yes.
And the haunch, what part is the haunch, do you know?
It's in the leg.
Very good. Harry, this is really impressive. You've got a lot to do. Have you got enough time to do it all?
I hope so.
Harry has decided on two very complicated dishes for us.
The only question for Harry is, does he have the time? Because his food sounds fantastic. Megan, what two dishes are you going to wow us with?
A pineapple and coconut chicken curry and a tarte tatin.
Wow. What do you like about the taste of these two dishes?
I just love the spices and the herbs in the curry, and I love the sweetness of the tarte tatin. It's sticky and gooey.
Right. We like sticky and gooey.
Oh, yes. Megan, what would it mean to you to become a quarter-finalist?
Oh, everything. It's great being here and doing what I like the most, which is cooking.
Megan's cooking us a pineapple chicken coconut curry. Yum, yum, yum.
Megan's tarte tatin classic of caramelised apples inside puff pastry baked in the oven. I want caramel-rich apples. I just hope she's got enough heat in that oven to do that. You are halfway. That means you've had 30 minutes. You've got 30 minutes left.
Georgia, you're very messy.
Thanks.
What are you cooking for us?
Cranberry scones with homemade whipped cream and chicken fillets stuffed with ricotta cheese wrapped in Parma ham.
Tell us why you're cooking these two dishes.
This is something original and it tastes really nice.
Georgia, how would it feel if you got through to the quarterfinals?
It would mean everything to me. It would be such an honour. I didn't even think I would get this far.
Georgia, chicken breast, parma ham, ricotta and sage with spinach. There's a marriage made in heaven. Wonderful flavours.
I love scones with jam and cream. So if they're cooked perfectly and taste great, I'm going to have a huge smile on my face.
Adra, what are you going to cook for us today?
Pan-fried sea bass with a chilli and sun-dried tomato dressing and chocolate orange puddings with a raspberry coulis and an orange cream.
And why these particular dishes?
Well, I like to add a bit of spice to my dishes, and then I love chocolate as well, so I decided to put that into a dessert.
Put it there. I love chocolate too.
Sea bass. Now, that has to be cooked really quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm just pan-frying it, and then I'll take it straight out.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As long as she gets that timing right, that fish will be perfect. If she doesn't get it right, it'll be like eating cotton wool.
I'm really excited about her dessert. I love chocolate and orange together. If she pulls that one off, Nadia's gonna be happy.
You have just 5 minutes left.
OK, everyone, your time is up. So if you could please step away from the bench.
For her first dish, Georgia has cooked ricotta cheese and sage-stuffed chicken breasts wrapped in Italian Parma ham, served with spinach.
Georgia, you're a generous cook. Lots of sage and lots of garlic. I'm so happy about that. And the spinach, beautiful and green. Lovely.
Everything on the plate goes together really well and it tastes really good. But chicken's getting a bit hard because it's been in the oven just a little bit too long.
For pudding, Georgia's made cranberry scones filled with whipped vanilla cream and strawberry jam.
I really like how crispy it is on the outside and how soft and light it is in the inside. It's lovely.
The vanilla is really powerful, goes really nicely with your dried cranberries, and then lots and lots of jam on top. It's a really lovely scone. Thank you very much indeed.
I really like the judges' comments. Makes me feel dead happy.
Hadra's made a main course of pan-fried sea bass with a chilli and sun-dried tomato dressing, served with chive crushed potatoes.
Got the fish out of the pan just in time because it's still lovely and juicy inside, crisp skin. I like the little hint of chilli in it. I think it's a great dish.
Okay, thank you.
That piece of fish is cooked perfectly for me, and the skin had a real crunch to it. I think it's a really lovely dish.
For dessert, Hadra's made chocolate orange pudding with a raspberry sauce topped with orange-flavoured cream.
The raspberry's like sherbet. It's a bit fizzy in your mouth with that wonderful taste of the orange and the rich darkness of that chocolate pudding. The outside of it is a little bit crispy and burnt. Once you get inside the chocolate pudding, it's delicious.
The orange is really bold. It works beautifully with the really rich, dark cocoa flavour of the pudding.
The fact that the judges enjoyed the fish that I made me feel really good. So got my fingers crossed and I really hope that I do get through.
Harry's starter is a warm salad of smoked salmon and scallops with a selection of vegetables.
I love the taste of those scallops with the aubergines and the peppers because they're sweet but they're sour. But some of your aubergine is not cooked all the way through.
I do like the flavour of those vegetables with the scallop and the salmon, but I do think that you need to cook the vegetables for longer, slower.
Harry's main course is pan-roasted haunch of venison with a beetroot and black pudding salsa and new potatoes cooked with the spice saffron.
The onions with the bacon and the black pudding, absolutely delicious. The venison is too rare. Just leave it in the oven for quite a bit longer.
The beetroot and the black pudding is absolutely delicious. It's sweet, beetroot, wonderful crispy black pudding, and it goes very well with the bit of venison that I could slice off the side that's cooked, because most of it is a little bit too rare for me.
I was really pleased with the beetroot and black pudding salsa because John just loved it and that really made me happy.
For her main course, Megan has made a chicken curry with pineapple and coconut, accompanied by rice.
Sweet with the pineapple, really creamy and silky with the coconut. I think the spicing is absolutely fantastic. But the onions are still a bit crunchy. Let them soften because they become full of flavour.
First of all, I'm getting just the right amount of sweetness, and then I'm getting all the other flavours of the spices that you've used. It's a really nice dish.
Thank you.
For dessert, Megan's made a tarte tatin, an upside-down apple tart with clotted cream.
Really tasty tarte tatin. I will say one thing to you, turn your heat up, and then the whole thing will be a lot more crispy, a lot more gooey, and a lot more sticky.
Okay.
The apples are gorgeous. They're just so soft and so sweet, which, of course, goes beautifully with that really thick clotted cream.
Thank you.
I think it went really well. They really like my use of spices and they really like the softness of the apples, so I'm really happy.
The cooking's over. Now it's a nervous wait while the judges decide whose food is the best.
We've had 4 great contestants today.
Hadra cooked for us sea bass, a basil and chilli dressing, crushed potatoes with chives. The sea bass, perfect, crispy skin, still juicy in the middle, and then with that wonderful, big, tasty sauce. That's what you want with a piece of fish like that.
The chocolate pudding. Wow, 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 wow. I love chocolate and orange and raspberry as well. What a treat.
In all, both dishes, great ideas and almost done perfectly.
This competition means so much to me. I've worked really hard to get here and it'd be really hard to go home now.
Harry cooked us scallops, smoked salmon, Provençal vegetables and a basil oil. So much work went into that dish. In a way, it suffered because it needed to have fewer ingredients to make the whole thing really, truly wonderful. Harry's venison need to be cooked a little bit more, but that beetroot and black pudding and bacon was just a great idea, and it was really delicious.
This day has inspired me to do even more cooking because I've realised what I can do.
Georgia cooked us chicken wrapped in ham filled with ricotta and garlic, and sitting in the middle of the plate was spinach. The whole dish tasted great, but the chicken was dry.
Georgia's scone was absolutely delicious. I loved the cranberries, I loved the crisp outside, and I loved the fluffy light scone in the middle.
I would really love to win, imagine me being the next junior MasterChef.
Megan cooked us coconut and pineapple chicken curry with perfect rice. The spicing in that chicken curry was fantastic. The only thing I will say is the onions need to go soft before you put the spices in, but really tasty curry.
Megan's tarte tatin, I loved the apples. They just really melted in my mouth. The pastry was definitely undercooked, but it still tasted really good.
I really, really want to win. It would be so cool to win. It would be the best.
4 ambitious, very talented young cooks. We have to make a decision of who is going to be our quarterfinalist.
We've got to get it right.
Tough decision, this. All of you have been brilliant. You should be extremely proud of yourselves.
Our quarter-finalist is... Hadra.
Well done. Congratulations.
Amazing. I'm just really happy that I've got through to the quarterfinals.
Today, I think I will look back on this and be pleased that I did it. It was a once-in-a-lifetime chance and I made the most of it and really enjoyed it.
I've really enjoyed the day. It's been a lot of fun. I think I'll keep on cooking to get better and maybe one day I can enter the professional one. I've had one of the best days of my life at MasterChef today. It's been amazing. I'm going to raise the bar when the quarterfinal comes and I'm going to just have a really good time like I did today.
Hadra will be back for the quarter-final, where she'll compete with 3 other heat winners for the title of Junior MasterChef.